over it. I felt so much better this morning, but man,
I'll try to lean this way then.
I would. I don't want to pass it on to anybody.
I'm due. I haven't been sick for a long time.
You ready to go?
We are all set.
Okay. I'm going to call to order the work session of the Bold School Board here on Monday, November 27th at 6 o'clock p.m. May I have a motion to approve the agenda? Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved by Member Boland and seconded by Member Benson to approve the agenda. Any discussion? Any discussion? All right, hearing no discussion, then we'll move to vote on approving the agenda. All in favor of approving the agenda for the work session, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries to approve the agenda. Third item on the agenda for tonight is recognizing our visitors to the board meeting. So thank you those online and those in person attending. We appreciate you being here and being part of the district processes. So we'll move on to item 4, which is new business, and that would be interviewing our 2 candidates for the soon-to-be vacated seat by Member Buckfill. And the first would be Mariella Klaus, and the second would be Matt Long. So I will go get Mariella, and we'll get started. If you want to have a seat, Mariella.
Thank you for inviting me back. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. We'll just get started right away. First question for you, Mariella. Tell us about a performance goal you and district constituents feel is important for Superintendent Metten to achieve, and why this goal.
A safe facility for starters, one that's secure for our students and will meet the needs of education at this time. I also think we need to look at the academics so that we can continue improvement in all academic areas, because that's what we want for all of our students. And I know this district is like other districts that I have a little dabbling in, that everyone is striving for that. I know COVID played a big role in a setback, and we're trying to regain all those losses that we had for students.
Second question for tonight. What strategies would you implement to recruit and retain high-quality teachers and staff?
Allow professional development opportunities for them, especially towards licensure. And with the impending legislation with the READ Act, there's some highly trained areas that they need to be in for the literacy. By 2025 is the first wave, and then 2026 has some other increments for middle school, high school. It's divided up a little bit differently. I would say pay scale. Is the pay scale equitable to others in the area? I think camaraderie among the staff, some staff building opportunities. And I think one big thing we need to remember is that we are 3 communities, but 1 school district. And I think that is so key into getting and retaining staff.
Okay. Question number 3. How do you plan to measure the success of your tenure on the Board of Education?
I would like to see, working with the board, the goals that we set as a board, are we making progress towards those goals? And if we're not making progress, we need to take a step back and look at what do we need to change the course? Because obviously what we're doing isn't working, or what we're doing is working great. What can we do to keep going, keep that momentum And being a Title I instructor, I'm very familiar with data. It's data-driven in that particular area, very much so.
Okay. That is all I have for questions for you tonight. So,
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Right. So I'll go see if our other candidate is here. I had instructed him to be here at 6:10.
Okay.
Just give him that leeway. We want to be somewhat close, so.
There are a few more awkward things than going to a job interview and then when you leave, passing the person that's the next person interviewing.
He's not here, but he has time to get here. And I know he knows, because he responded to an email I sent, so. It's like everything we do, it's a hurry up and wait.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi, guys. Actually, we can go to Florida.
I'm fine too.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first question tonight. Tell us about a performance goal you and district constituents feel is important for Superintendent Benton to achieve, and why this goal?
Maintenance plan, number one, so we don't wind up in the mess we're in now. I think that's a strong one, and academics, I think we need to look at improving the ways that we're teaching our kids and get the standards higher with our district.
Okay. Second question tonight. What strategies would you implement to recruit and retain high-quality teachers and staff?
Pay, I think, is key. We need to make sure that we're paying at or above the regional levels. Face it, we all go into our professions to make money. The better we can do, the better. We need to treat the teachers fairly. Benefits, I've heard several complaints about the health benefits offered here.
Okay, and then item 3, or question 3. How do you plan to measure the success of your tenure on the Board of Education?
Leave it better than it was when I walked in. I would like to see a lot more inclusion with getting all 3 communities together to act as one district, not bickering between them, feeling left out. When we do the community parties, I would like to see everybody come to all three of them, not just go to your town's one. And I mean, get the teachers to come out and meet the public, so they're more of a public figure than just a teacher for our kids. Let's all be friends.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
So thank you for coming in, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, Matt.
Stay warm.
Yeah. 15 years. Okay. Just so everyone's aware, we're not taking any action or doing any discussion at this point because we're simply starting the process, but we can't start to take action until after the seat is vacated. So,
We're not gonna change it.
no, we can't. We can't. We can start the process of interviewing and starting to work through it, but we can't do anything beyond that until the seat is vacated.
Why did we do this tonight?
Because we had, the candidates had already come in and trying to move stuff ahead of the Christmas and December season. So that's fine. So with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the work session. So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved by member Bowen and seconded by member Buchtel to adjourn. Any discussion? Any discussion? All right, hearing none, we'll proceed to vote on adjourning from the work session. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries to adjourn. We'll see you at 6:30 PM for our truth and taxation hearing.